Boots does nothing for Terence Crawford's career, and Boots hasn't fought anybody, and Boots isn't a big name. Hey, if Boots isn't a big name, then why does Mike Tyson know who he is? Why does Mike Tyson want to see Terence Crawford fight Boots? Like, I just wish Terence Crawford and his whole team would just be honest and say they scared of Boots. I know it sounds crazy, right? The man just went up 2 weight classes and beat Canelo, right? Beat the face of boxing. But when y'all watch how Terence Crawford talks about Boots, bro, it's obvious that he's scared of Boots, bro. He don't want to fight Boots. You know, Terence Crawford said out of his mouth that he feels like the fight is too risky and it's not worth the reward. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford is 38. Boots is, I think, 28, 29. You know what I'm saying? Crawford don't want that smoke. But let's get into what Mike Tyson had to say about this, y'all. Mike Tyson has named the ideal next opponent for Terence Crawford following his Canelo Alvarez win. Crawford moved up 2 weight classes to beat Canelo via unanimous decision on September 13th. He became the undisputed super middleweight champion courtesy of the result. Crawford undisputed his 3rd weight class, the first boxer to do that in boxing history. And it's looking like he's looking to undispute his 4th weight class because he's eyeing the fight between Janabek and Israelani Laura. And Terence Crawford could move down to 160 and try to undispute his 4th weight class. So he would make history again by doing that. So the question is, what's next for Crawford? A move to 160 has been touted for a while. Janabek seems particularly interested in fighting Bud at middleweight. Apart from that, a Canelo rematch has also been tipped as a possible option. Canelo, however, is currently sidelined following elbow surgery. He might be out until the second half of 2026, hence Crawford might compete in the meantime. Iron Mike has suggested the opponent Bud should consider facing, and it's one that fans want to see. Now, my question is this, right? Think about this, y'all. If Terence Crawford is thinking about moving down to 160, right, and undisputing his 4th weight class, why not just move down to 154, which at this point is the most dangerous weight class in boxing? Why not move to 154 and undispute 154? Because remember, he only had 1 fight at 154 against Israel Majamov. So I just don't get it, bro. So let's continue reading. Tyson has suggested Jaron boots Ennis as a possible next opponent for Crawford. Speaking of Hard Rock Bet, he said, I want to see Crawford fight Jaron Ennis Boots. Well, he said that it's Jaron Boots Ennis. I want to see him fight one of the Charlo brothers too. I want to see Boots take a test. Charlo, one of those guys, the Charlo brothers, he went up to 154 pounds. Tyson also wants to see Boots get tested, adding, let him challenge one of those guys. I want to see him be tested. I want to see him get knocked down. I want to see him go to his corner and take a